Hello, everyone. It is Jennifer from Tarle Speech. Welcome back. I have been getting a lot of questions recently from new subscribers on where do I even start with using your channels. We're going to talk about that today. Even if you have been with me for years, I do want to talk about what is on the channel. I have thousands of free lessons I have been posting to YouTube for just about 18 years. So that's a lot of content. The content is evergreen, meaning it's still useful, even if it is old. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a quick look around the homepage to find out where do you start and what kind of lessons are there for you. So here is my homepage. Many people don't go to the homepage on YouTube for any channel. I encourage you to check out homepages. This is where everything sort of lives. It's sort of your like website for YouTube. So you can see when you go to my homepage that I have 2.3 thousand videos. That's a lot of videos. So I have some short, quick lessons from back in the day when videos were only 15 seconds long. Yes, that's how long I've been doing this. I have live lessons and podcasts. Now, please know that on these podcasts, these are just YouTube lessons and they are organized so that you can listen to these sort of on the go. There is an app called YouTube Music that you can download for your device, and then you can watch and listen to these on the go. All right. So let's go back to the homepage and kind of start from here. You can always just start on the homepage. And when you scroll down, this is what YouTube recommends for you. That is the first sort of bar of videos here. And you can scroll across. Next, this is where I think everyone should start. It is my American English pronunciation courses. So there are two ways to get to these. You can get to these from the home page, the home tab, or if you scroll over, we have courses right here. I'm going to go back to the home page here to show you these. All right. So we have stops and affricates, continuance, nasals, liquids and glides, short vowels, long vowels, and consonant clusters. You don't even really need to know what any of those mean. You can just click on a course
If you
and then you can see here on the side, these are all of the lessons that are in each course. So it would start with my introduction, where
Hey
I talk
everybody,
about
Jennifer Tarle.
the sound of that week. And this is the T sound. Then you go down, and then there is practice for each of the sounds. So you can practice each sound at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of words, and then in sentences. If you have a specific sound that you are looking for, you are going to head to my course tab. And when you scroll down, you can see I have short O, short I, short E. And if you keep going, I have all of the vowel and consonant sounds. So you're going to click on one of these. And again, you have my intro to the sound. And here I teach you how the sound is spelled, how you pronounce it, and we do some practicing together. Once this is finished, it will automatically move into the next video. And the next video here is the close up of the sound. So again, you just click play once and it is going to go through all of these. And then we have sentences, end of words, middle of words, and beginning of words. And you are just going to practice these sounds with me. It is sort of a shadowing, repeat after me kind of a model. And so that's what we are going to do there. All right. So scrolling down after the pronunciation courses, we have two for Tuesday homophones. Homophones are words that are pronounced exactly the same way. They just have different pronunciations and different meanings. I have 358 of these. I have been publishing this every Tuesday for years. So you can check all of these out. This is a great way to work on your reading, and it is a great way to work on pronunciation and a great way to learn some vocabulary. I will say I have learned so many vocabulary words just from doing these lessons. A lot of these are sort of not as common, or maybe it's a spelling that I wasn't familiar with. So it's really just a great way to expand your vocabulary and improve your pronunciation. So many videos there. All right. So again, just to kind of recap, we have you are going to start with my master class sounds. You can do those in groups or sound by sound. It kind of depends on your needs. Just so you know as well, I'm currently working on the 5 most common sound mistakes for each language. And then I'm going to make playlists for those and courses for those so that you can quickly get going with your language mistakes, which I think is a really efficient and effective way to make progress. Okay, moving on. I think another important thing is embarrassing mistakes. These are words that you want to know how to pronounce so that you avoid an embarrassing situation. And so we have words like Coke, six, health, sheet, teeth, beach, and many, many more. I know everyone always searches for the word sheet, but I think the word that everyone should focus on is the word focus. And that is the video that is coming up now. This is an older video, as you can see, sort of my OG video, one of my originals. You can see young Jennifer here. This is actually one of the first videos that I made and posted to YouTube way, way, way back in the day. And so this word is super important to learn so that you avoid an embarrassing situation. Okay, so we have the sounds that you can learn, the homophones, the embarrassing mistakes. And then I do think that the last thing that I would tell you to do if you really want to kind of get a lot of bang for your buck is the heteronym playlist. So these heteronyms are words that have the same spelling but different pronunciations. And so these get really confusing sometimes because many times people only see these when they're reading. And then it is confusing because you might not know how it is pronounced. And so this is really great for listening as well. All right. So just to recap, if you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you've been here for a while, go back and watch some of my older lessons. So you can start on the home page, YouTube will recommend what you should be watching or listening to. Check out my pronunciation courses, which are lessons and then practice, shadowing practice on each sound in American English. You have my homophone lessons, my embarrassing mistake lessons, and then I'm going to add heteronyms to this homepage. You can also find all of these if you're kind of confused under my playlist tab. I have many, many playlists. This is a little bit harder for me to keep organized because as I add videos, it gets reordered. And then also, if you've missed something, you can always check out my posts tab. And I post every new lesson here. And sometimes I'll post a lesson that maybe someone has asked a question on that they need some more information, and I will post things there. So, welcome everyone. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you found this helpful. And as always, please share this with your friends. I really do just want to help everyone with free lessons so that people can become very confident in using their English. So, thanks so much for being here, everyone. Have an amazing day and happy practicing.